What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Judith here from Puma, Plow plays more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Judith Plains, Montana. Let's get to it. Wait for it, chat. Wait for it. I didn't realize Trent was here too. Let's go say hi to Trent as well. Hello?
I mean, I'm definitely not here.
You're definitely not here? Okay. Well, hello, the ghost of Trent Fast. I don't know, something. I guess you guys are done with corn, huh?
Yeah, we got done right before sunset.
Nice. So you're on vacation till it's hauling season, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I would be mowing some pollinator strips, which is about it. It's only gonna take like a day or two.
Yeah.
Until the tractor they didn't want to work because
Oh. Andy, welcome in. What's going on? Well, that's
right over to my place and put the mower up the box blade mower on and
didn't want to work anymore, huh?
kind of went pit.
Oh, that's a problem.
But
all
I
right, so
flip it back up and
so here's the catch up from the other day, by the way. All right, you ready for this, chat? The 29, 30, 31 was all planted in wheat. It's all been harvested, planted into soybeans because why not? And then the entire southeast of the map here was all barley. And I'm almost done on 25 and I'm working on 14. Everything else is done down here. So I've played a little bit of farm sim. That's okay. Jeff, what's going on? Happy Thursday to you. So we're basically in farm manager mode as we manage, you know, combines, auger wagons, trucks, lime spreader, that kind of stuff is what we're up to. So there we go. All right. But the good thing is we're almost done down here, so it'll be will be good. Oh, see, stuff like this, we have to, you know, manage this. Are we planting more beans, rocks, thanks to the stream streak? We're not, because it's past the time to plant beans now. Unfortunately, we cannot plant any more beans. I don't know why this dude's empty and holding up the whole show here. So, go on, Betty. Oh, and loading wagons. I have been picking up all of the straw. I've made a little bit of money on straw, but I definitely have loading wagons running out here too. So it's a bit of a traffic nightmare, but that's okay. Okay. That guy's, yep. This guy, oh, he's blocked by his own grain cart. He can't back up to unload. Dang it. Let's go fix that. Oh, man. So done till hauling. Or so what's actually wrong with the tractor, you know?
Something fuel related.
Ah, I gotcha. Okay.
Like might be fuel filter.
Gotcha.
Before it was grass in the tank. Somehow grass got in the tank, even though I'm pretty good about keeping the cap on.
I say that's a problem. Yeah, you shouldn't have grass in your tank. Yeah.
So that must have been from like the previous owner, I'm guessing, because.
So then it wouldn't surprise me if you have fuel filter issues.
There shouldn't be grass in it, because if there's grass in it, then I'd be mowing, and I usually do the mowing, and that's I run the tractor.
Yep. It's fun. Fun. I saw a John Deere 8RX yesterday pulling a Landau like disc thing.
Saw one yesterday. Or no, I saw one today.
Awesome. On
the old series 9RT.
Oh, nice.
With the 8RX. Yesterday I saw a new 9RT.
Nice.
With the I think it was like a 11 shank.
Oh, wow.
Ripper.
That's pretty cool. I think there's only like one guy around here with a 9RT, maybe two. I could be wrong. That one family, they like to work there about 45 times a fall, so I think a 9RT is part of their arsenal. Where's that guy going? Not really sure, but he's going. Right, he's on this path now. All right, we'll leave this go here. Just got to drive around the pickup and put out fires, basically. That's really what it is. But that's all right. Kimmy is going. How are you? The tinkle in my pants? Oh. Yeah.
BBears0313 cheered X100. You better not have bought any equipment yesterday.
Oh, man. Bear. Hello, thanks to the bits. I didn't buy anything yesterday. I was at... No, listen, Linda. Here's the thing. Bear, thanks to the bits and hello. I went to Menards yesterday.
You bought Christmas lights, I saw.
I didn't buy anything because I didn't have my wallet. My wallet was laying on my desk. There were definitely things I was like, ooh, piece of candy. And actually, I kind of had to like leave the Christmas section. I was like overwhelmed. There's so much noise. And obviously I had to leave. I was like, I can't, I want it all. I want to buy it all. But like, I had to leave. I had to leave that section. I couldn't be there anymore. I was like overstimulated. It was not fun, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like Christmas in October.
Well, Trent, when you put up the lights I do, you got to start early, bro. You know?
I was just talking about the Menards.
Oh, they've had Christmas stuff up for months. I just haven't been there. So, you know, every year it seems like the stores put stuff out earlier and earlier, but, you know, you can't really blame them. Like, I get it. Because they want to be the one to sell it over, you know, say Walmart or something, right? So, it makes sense. We did buy some... a half-inch water pipe yesterday, which is actually for a Christmas lighting project, but I didn't buy anything yesterday. So, like Christmas light directly. Indirectly, we bought Christmas stuff. Directly, we did not. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but indirectly, we did buy lights. Yes, or not lights, but stuff for the display. So yeah, but no, I had to leave. I was like, I can't do this. So we had to bug out pretty fast there. Who is that? Who this? Lime spreader, probably. Okay, we gotta go get the lime spreader on the next field. But they did have this 10-foot tall like rope thing that a 2-foot tall Santa would like climb. It was like not a rope, a ladder. It was a ladder with lights in it, and then the Santa Claus would like climb the ladder up, and I was like, dude, that'd be kind of sick, actually. I didn't buy it. And then they had the blow molds, you know, they had the full nativity, and I was like, and I've always wanted one of those. I had to leave. It's like I gotta stop. It was bad. It was really bad. I was like, I gotta get the heck out of here. The best part was I was like, Pops, look at this. Pops, look at that. And he's like, you're killing me. It's like, I know. Anyway, so I did not buy any lights yesterday. All right. Polar Bear, what's going on? How are you? What?
I said yet.
Well, yeah. Bank account is too large. You have to spend some. What? Nobody ever said that. Besides, I didn't have any way to spend money yesterday. I had a little bit of like cash in my pocket, but other than that, my like debit card and wallet and stuff was here at the house, so I couldn't have bought them if I actually wanted them yesterday. So, and you don't have any money on you, you can't like do fun stuff, you know. Oh, you mean in farm sim the bank account's too large? Oh. I thought you meant in real life, and I was like, no, I didn't know. So here's the thing about that 4.2 million. It's nice to have, right? We're trying to get to 7 point something, 7 point whatever it is. And we're going to be buying that common ground down there. So we're kind of in like money saving mode right now. So I'm trying to just save up some cash, you know? And I think I'm actually impressed with myself. I'm doing a good job so far. So yeah, I actually didn't even think we'd have over 4 million today. But did a couple contracts, been selling a bunch of straw. And, well, I've fast timed a little bit, so factories have run, you know. And then, what's the other thing I did? I can't remember what else I've done on here. There's something else I was going to tell you about, and I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Don't know. But either way, oh, I think you know what? No, that's what it is. Hold on. The other day when we bought this piece of ground down here, and if y'all recall, I put water buffalo in this barn. I went with kind of younger ones, but still water buffalo, right? And I was like, okay, that's cool. Got this set up. I got auto drive set up here Tuesday night. This barn's functional in auto drive. And then for some reason I was like, oh, what's this barn back here? And then I got looking and I was like, well, it's another cow barn. I knew this was here, but like, I don't know, never paid attention to it, right? So I bought calves, or I bought water buffalo back here too. So we actually added 1,500 water buffalo to the herd the other day. Now they're not all producing milk yet because they're too young, but 1,500 water buffalo the other day. So no, not again, Rox, not again. Gosh, you messed up one time, huh? You messed up one time, Rox. It's not the first time. Won't be the last time. It's okay. But no, so yeah, we Tuesday we added 1,500 water buffalo, which is crazy. Just saying. Now, like I said, they're not all, you know, producing milk yet, but when they do, oh boy, we are gonna have the milk for sure. The buffalo mozzarella, that is, yeah. Yo, yeah, tomorrow's game 1, right?
Yep.
Little World Series.
I get to watch the game 7 at the restaurant we ate for
Nice.
last supper.
Last supper? You had your last supper, huh?
Yeah, no field supper.
Oh, I got you. That's right. Yeah, okay.
We did our last technical field, and then he does a FFA plot.
Oh, I got you. All right. All right. I was wondering, Bear, if somebody said, "Hey, everybody, get on this side of the table." You know, I was gonna say it, but like, you know, I did just say it. Dang it. Lord, I apologize. Anyway, the only thing yesterday, by the way, at the good old Menards, and I need to look this up online. But you know, they had like the bull molds, like the nativity. They had the little wooden manger thing, you know, like the whole thing, right? But they didn't have any animals. There was no llamas or alpacas or I don't know what was there. I wasn't there. I don't know. But like they didn't have any animals, you know. And I know from like back in the day, the bull mold sets from like the 70s or whatever, they always had animals with them. So I thought that was kind of weird. They didn't have any animals. Well, yeah, but that's always something I've wanted for the display, and I never have had it. So like, maybe this is the year. I don't know. Don't know. Am I getting sick again? I don't know. What makes you ask that? Do I sound different? I don't know. I feel fine. I sound a little off. Well, I mean, that kind of describes me to a T, actually, just in life. To be honest. No, the congestion, I have been still dealing with it a little bit after the, after I was sick there from the other week. It's kind of still lingering. Like, Dad still kind of has a cough. My aunt still kind of has a little bit of a cough. I still, yeah, just a little bit. So we're fighting through it, you know. That's for sure. So yeah, maybe a little bit still. I could see that. Unless there is something wrong with my microphone. I can't hear my stream, so maybe, I don't know. Hang on, let me unmute. No, okay, it's fine. Yeah, I just sound a little congested. It's, I don't know. All right, what I do know is I need a loading wagon over here, chat. I need this loading wagon from 19. So let's, that combine should be fine for a minute. So let's go grab that. Boogity, boogity, boogity. You know, I was also around a lot of people on Sunday with our pumpkin party that we had. Maybe, you never know. Just saying. And I get to be around even more people this Sunday. Yay. I'm so excited, Chad. I can't wait. I had to explain to my father what an Irish goodbye was yesterday, because I was like, yeah, the party thing starts on Sunday. Or starts Sunday, it's at noon. And Dad goes, yeah, I think we'll leave our house at noon. It's like 45 minutes away. And I was like, all right. I said, we go there, we say hi, we do an Irish goodbye. Like, you know, like, get out of there. Oh, man. Cuddly with, no, there's no sarcasm here. I am not a sarcastic person. I am very serious all the time. Wait a minute. Never mind. No, I'm not. You know, the other thing that could be going on with the voice today, too, by the way, is apparently I turned my alarm off this morning and went back to sleep for like more time than I should have. And so I haven't even been awake. I've been awake an hour now. So yeah, Pops is really good at the Midwest goodbye. He didn't know what that was either, Rox, and I was like, that's funny because, you know, that Midwest goodbye. Oh boy. I messed up. I didn't grab the course off that combine before I left over there. I definitely should have, but that's okay. That could be it. Yeah, no, it's probably just I'm not, the vocal cords aren't warmed up yet, you know? And I'll be honest, I don't know if I said any words before hitting go live. Or before hitting like record this morning. I didn't talk to Pops this morning. I don't think I said anything. So the vocal cords are definitely not, I mean, we're getting there now, but like, you know, that's part of it probably, huh? It's probably a big portion of it. Yep, the good old Midwest goodbye that takes 45 minutes, sometimes longer. No, we're out of there, man. It's not that we don't want to hang out with the people that are hosting the party. Like, they're super nice. We gladly would hang out with those people. But there's going to be like, I think he said like almost 100, like 120 people. I'm going to know 2 of them, you know? I don't know. Might be an opportunity to meet a new friend. I don't know. You never know, chat, right? So we're going into it with open minds, but it's just not my scene, you know? Don't really want to be there. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna start sending these grain carts home because, well, I don't need them here anymore, and you know, they all could use a little dash of fuel probably, so we'll go ahead and send them all home for now. So yeah, that is well. I mean, I guess the good part of Sunday is Tony will be there. It's always fun to hang out with Tony. So hey, you never know, Tomcat. You never know. You never know. All right, let's go down here. We got to copy that course off that combine, put it into the loading wagon, and then basically just watch that combine finish the field, and then we're done with wheat. So yeah, even though this is barley, we're definitely done with wheat already. But yeah, that'll be good. Be done with wheat and barley. How about that? So that'll be good. Where's combine? Combine. Yeah, actually, combine's about done here. Let's go. All right. All right, let's copy that course. And we might as well get him, like, out of here, too, before we start loading wagons. Not quite here. Yeah, there it is, actually. Driving down to the marker. Let's go. All right, get you out first play. Come on. Grain cart. Hello. Let's go. So we're actually doing quite good on the cleaning up of the straw, too. Like, we just have 14 and probably someone 25 to do. So that's not bad. Lime, I'm a little behind. I'm only on field 4, so I've done 1, 8, and 4 now. I only have one lime spreader running, so I can always I could always break out the other lime spreader too, I guess. The John Deere self-propelled. I've only been using the one for right now. All right, come on, combine, empty out. Let's go. All I know is we got a ton of soybeans to harvest. We actually have a bunch of grass to mow again, too. Once we fast time a day, so that'll be good. I mean, honestly, you just kind of set that up and forget about it. Although I'll probably drive a loading wagon today on that. I think, honestly, one loading wagon can kind of keep up with both mowers, kind of. So that'll be fine. Alright, let's send this guy around. Hopefully he'll go empty. Go ahead and hit the park for that. And get this loading wagon going. And the good part is, we don't have to work dirt today. So that's nice, but that also sucks then for whenever we, whatever we plant next, we'll have to herbicide the world. Which makes me really want to get that big sprayer. Oh, just saying. That's okay. We don't need it right now. I'm actually kind of impressed that I have not, like, purchased that other combine I want and, like, you know, another auger wagon, another truck. Although, really, the trucking's not the issue right now because we're going to be going to to soybeans after this, so we don't need trucking per se. Combine would be nice though. That would definitely be nice eventually here, but right. What's the big sprayer? It's just the in-game one, Frax. So right now we're running the, you know, the Fent, and it's really it's a nice sprayer. You know, it's got 4,900 liter capacity, which isn't terrible. We got the 40-meter booms, but if we go over here, we get 8,000 liter and we get 54-meter booms. I'm using the Fent because it's part of the DLC, and I bought it and never really looked back. But with as big as our fields are getting, the extra capacity and the extra, you know, boom would be could be really nice to have, actually. So what I want to do is I want to buy it but not sell off our other two and basically go to 3 sprayers, so I could run, you know, multiple sprayers at a time, because why not basically. We're that big of a farming operation. We can do that, right? All right, where did that auger wagon? I need the auger wagon, as long as he's not stuck, which it doesn't look like he is, so he's doing fine. We need to grab him when he comes up here and get him out of here, and that's pretty much, and we'll send our wheat around, obviously. Barley. This is wheat. Never mind. Barley was up north, yeah. And lime spreader's doing lime spreader things, which is good. See how much more this guy has left down here, this other loading wagon. It's kind of nice to pick up all the straw, too, to be honest. Probably going to try to do that on most of the soybean ground, too. We'll see, maybe, because soybean straw is usually worth some pretty good money. So, and with us trying to get to that 7 point whatever billion, I'm trying to do anything I can to get there. So I actually took that. I forgot we still had rice in storage. I took our rice the other day, or last night. Yeah, I think there's still some in the truck, actually. Took our rice and hauled it back. Oh. I can't run that fast. I'm not Tony. I could grab him with, like, lumberjack mod, but I was gonna get in, run the thing, and finish the field faster than, you know, of course I can. But I can't. I can't run that fast. Come back. If we jump, that does not help. It's not Halo. Can confirm, not Halo. Oh, apparently they might be announcing a new Halo game. I heard something about this. Y'all heard anything about that? A new Halo game would be crazy. Just throwing that out there. It'd be wild. I don't even know if I'd play it, but it's the thought that counts, right? There's something like it. I don't know. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's finish this field real quick. Why not? It's not something I typically do. Usually I just say, of course, I do it, so. Tractor is up to 157 hours. Golly. That's a lot of hours. You know, we must have bought this thing. Yeah, I think we bought this thing used. We have not had it that long. Cruise control, hello. Alright, let's get this finished. We'll send this around. We are done with it for now, so that's good. Like I said, the next thing on the agenda will be to mow some of this stuff. Right now it's day 1 growth, or day 1 ready to harvest. So we'll have to wait anyway, but probably send the loading wagons that direction. Probably should grab some fuel just to top them off, and, well, little tractor repair never hurt anybody either, so probably should send them to the homestead so we can do that at some point. That would be good. Right. Oh. All right. Almost done. So now that our pumpkin party is over at the farm, as far as I'm concerned, it's like all Christmas light stuff now, right? We got a few little things we want to do. And that's actually why we went to Menards yesterday, was to grab some half-inch water pipe. For those of you who recall last year, we made those frames to go on, like, in front of the garage door. They're not, like, attached. They just kind of sit in front of the garage door. Made about a half-inch PVC last year, and they were way too flimsy. So this year we're making it out a half-inch steel water pipe. And that's why we actually went to there yesterday. And then, of course, I had to walk through the Christmas, section of the store. And it was, yeah. So I think we put like 5,000 lights on those last year, those 2 panels. And we'll be doing that again this year. At least that many, if not more. You never know. We might actually have more. We'll see what we can find laying around. Because the sad part was those 5,000 lights we put on it last year, I didn't have to buy any of them. They were all just laying around in bins at the farm. They were all the lights we used to put on the trees. But when we had our trees cut down, I was like, well, I'm not getting rid of these perfectly good lights. They're just throw them in a bin, leave them at the farm, or 2 bins actually, and I'll use them for something someday, and, well, you betcha. Alright, so we're going to set this up so that it will drive. No, not that. I want to click on the little... I'll just do the bin, that's fine. So we can get that to go empty, and then it's going to drive to the bin in our homestead. So at least we have it wrangled somewhere where we can get to it later. That'll work. That will definitely work. Because, yeah, those light panels last year were so obnoxious. But, like, in the best way. That I can't wait to bring them back this year, but make it better. Make it stronger. Make it not look like the pipe's ready to shatter at any moment. Especially when it got cold. It was kind of scary. So, should be a lot better this year. That's the hope, anyway. Yeah. And fun fact, Menards is way cheaper on half-inch water pipe than like other places, so it's a bit of a drive for us to get to Menards, but it's definitely worth the drive, I think, because it's way cheaper on that stuff. So yeah, definitely worth it. That's all right. Hello. Oh no. Thought I was going to eat a tree there for a second. Alright, so this is our other loading wagon. He's going to be here a while. I don't know why automatically it did this field north-south-ish. It's not the fastest way, but that's okay. Alright, so he'll be fine. Let's go get our loading wagon, or not loading wagon, auger wagon, I guess, the last one, the big one, and our truck sent around. So that we know where they're at for later. Probably send them to park, to be honest. All of it. And then probably need the fast time. Need the fast time and get that grass going. Although I probably don't actually need to mow the grass. We'll look at that. I probably will because it's on that big field and we need to go ahead and at least mow the big field. would kind of make sense to do. So, all right, Big Roy is off. Let's send the truck. Actually, gonna do the same thing on the truck. So we're gonna send it to Copper Creek to empty, but when it's empty, it's gonna go to Bison Ridge and sit at the grain bin. So again, I know where it is later. We do have to find our other truck still. We have another one hauling here. So I have to get him wrangled up at some point. Okay, speaking of other truck, where is he? Is that truck? That's not truck. Okay. Just leave him Bison. Let's go catch him. Let's go. Right. We should turn our flashy lights on. We definitely need those right now. 100%. You betcha. Alright. I gotta install that monitor tomorrow, y'all. I gotta not forget to do that. The replacement for the ripped one. Polar, or not, that's not Polar Bear, that's Pizza. Pizza, what's up, man? How you doing today? I stopped after the pee, I'm sorry. Welcome in, y'all. What's poppin'? What's going on? Happy Thursday to you. What is up? You know, redid my setup and like, what was that, a week later? Had a monitor completely just decided to stop working. It was fun. Good times. Want to say hi before you go to work and you're taking a trip up north? Up north?
To Minnesota?
I don't know. Well, Pizza, thanks for saying hi. Hope you have a good day at work, and I hope you have a great trip up north. I don't know why I'm saying north, but I am. So there you go, bud. Don't you know? Oh, man, I'm offensive. I'm sorry, chat. Y'all should be used to it by now, though. Always nice stopping in. Well, we appreciate you coming in, even if it is just to say howdy. All right, let's check the critters. Critters are full. Critters are full. Critters are full. Critters are full. We like this. Sheep could use a little food. Critters are full. Chickens. Dan snuck in here yesterday and fed his chickens, so they're good to go. And we don't have any. Okay, so like the critters are in great shape. The fields are in good shape. The only thing we need to do, like I said, is probably fast time, then go mow. Go mow. All right, on with time. Let's go. Let's do it. Probably should feed the sheep too, but like they're fine. They're fine for now. Oh, I thought there was going to be a truck waiting for me here. Although I don't need the trucks for my next job, so not a big deal, I guess. Okay, let's use this truck. We'll feed the sheep. This does have TMR, but we can get rid of that. I think we might not be able to get rid of this. This here silo is full. You know that. It might have some room. We'll see. They should have a little bit of room anyway. So that's good. It's nice to have all the critters full. That's good. Besides the sheep, but like the rest of them, you know. Oh, there's all kinds of room for TMR here. Actually, need to get this truck going again. Haul some TMR. Boy. Why don't we sleep instead of fast timing? It's actually because of the sheep. So this little building here, Rex, off the corner of the sheep building, the sheep barn here, that auto distributes our wool. And if I sleep, it fast times too fast, and that building can't handle the amount of wool. So I actually have to like slow fast time. I can go 360, but I can't go whatever it is when you sleep. It's too fast. So, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, that's why. And same thing on the eggs, too. We have one of those for eggs. I think it does the same thing for those. I know it definitely does for wool. So, that's why I do what I do. Wait, hold up. Am I allowed to buy that, chat? That's the truck we already have 5 of. Are we allowed to buy that? It's on sale. I kind of think I have to buy that, right?
You need money, John. You can't spend money.
I know, but it's on sale, Trent.
You can't buy money.
I can't buy money. So Rock says no. Kimmy says yes.
You have something to replace it?
What do you mean replace? Replace what?
You have something you can sell and replace for it?
No, I just want another truck. I need more trucks.
No.
All right, there's more yeses than no's. We're buying it. It's on sale. I have to buy it. Buy it. Here, I won't like fancy it up. How about that, Trent? Here, we'll have this like a stripped down Temu edition. I do have to get beacon lights. It's worth $500, right?
I mean, you just bought the basic version.
That's what I'm buying, is the basic version. But I gotta get the black rims. That doesn't cost any money, so there we go.
It should.
It doesn't though. For $131,000, I think that's acceptable. There, Bear says I could buy it too. Let's go. What's the trailer sunset? No, I don't need a trailer. I just I don't have enough trucks. You know, if I need to haul propane or I need to haul, I've got other semi trailers. Yeah, no, that's not the issue. I mean, another one of these Crones would be nice, but I've got conveyal, propane. Technically, I have a slurry tank sitting around somewhere. We've got 2 of the live bottom trailers still. I've got that Crone auger wagon thing. That's a semi. I've got lots of semi trailers sitting around that don't have trucks. I think that was a W purchase for the record. Just saying. I think that was the W. Thanks, chat, for, seeing the vision. Or something like that. All right, so they're full. We'll wait until daylight. Top them off and then go on and do some swathing. Well, I won't do any swathing. Horseplay will do the swathing. I think I'm going to run loading wagon. Pick it all up. Actually, as early as it gets light on this map, I tend to stop, although this one's not as early, but I tend to stop time way earlier. I always used to fast time till 8 a.m. But on this map, you don't have to do that. It's kind of nice. I was farming the other day at 5:30 in the morning. It was perfectly it was nice. Very nice. It's kind of awesome. All right, so we'll dump this off and then I'm going to kick this guy off to go get TMR. Because, well, there was a couple 100,000 liters down here from our Middle East, so might as well kick this guy off to go grab some more. That is Bill. I like having a good supply at our, well, 2 of our farms anyway have a good supply. Technically, the 3rd one does too, so. All right, so he's off to grab that. Here's our loading wagon waiting for us. Our chariot awaits. Come on. And what's that truck doing? What's that truck doing, chat? What is that? Oh, is that the rice truck? That might have been the truck I had. No, this is just one from the field. Okay, so you can just do that. I had a truck hauling rice. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's sitting down there, not hired. Down at the food factory, okay. Interesting. Alright. Tractor need a smidge. Can you set up multiple points? So kind of Bear, but it doesn't work probably like you think it does. We do not have hogs, no. Typically, whenever I get pigs, hogs, whatever they're, usually that means I'm done with a map. Yeah, so I don't typically have them. For some reason, it works out where it's like, yeah, let's get pigs, and then next week, like a couple days later, it's like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to play this map anymore. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, so Bear, that's actually what I got. So the way the multi-point thing works, actually here, our dairy thing's right in front of us here, our little milk truck tanker. Let me grab it, I'll show you. So it doesn't work like if it goes to the first barn, it's gonna try to fill up, right? And if it gets full or not, it's gonna drive away. Don't mind it's fine. All right, I swear it wasn't me that drove in the soybeans, or again. Okay, so the way this works, if you, this little second symbol here, so you can, why did my capture card just cut out? What the hell is that? So in auto drive, you can add additional settings to your HUD, additional like buttons here. So I have that turned on. So right now I have it set for like multiple points going one place. So the multiple points would be the top row, so the filling, right? So it's going to go to the first cow barn and it's going to try to fill. If there's a full tank there, or if there's, 100 liters there, whatever, it's going to try to fill. It'll take what it can, and then it's going to go to the dairy to unload. Then it goes to the second cow barn and tries to fill up. And if there's nothing there, that's fine. It goes to back to the dairy, and then it goes to the third cow barn, then back to the dairy. So it doesn't it's not smart enough just to like go from place to place to place to fill up. So it is very time consuming, the way it has to run. But right now I have it going to the main homestead one, the secondary homestead one here at Bison Ridge. And then these two down here. I didn't set it up yet over here at Copper Creek. So I have to do that eventually. But right now it's doing four barns. Looking for milk and taking it all to the dairy. So yeah, that is possible. It's not as fast as, you would think if it can't get any milk at barn 1, it would just go straight to barn 2, but it doesn't. It always has to go back to the dairy in between, which is fine. And then actually for feeding the cows, I also have it set up where these two barns over here, so there's a barn here and a barn here, they're set up in the same folder as well. And what that does is I have actually, why did that truck just stop there? That's weird. I have a tiny truck set up somewhere out here. I don't know where it is right now, but basically it takes from the TMR maker and then fills these two barns, and it seems to be working. So, oh, actually, that just hit that tiny truck. Why is that tiny truck on the road right there? Why? What's going on there? This is like perfect timing to go fix a whoopsie. Wonder if the tiny truck was pulling out of the thing, the barnyard there, and just like smacked into the side of a semi or vice versa. I don't know what happened there, but kind of like why my capture card cut out. I don't know why. Never had that problem. So,
You need a new capture.
God, I hope not.
New 5090?
No. No, that's not. That's no. Harry, what's going on?
5090 might solve your issue.
5090 would not solve a capture card issue. They're two different things on two different computers.
So I gotta get both.
You buying them?
Jeffrey is.
Jeffrey. That's who I'd buy it from, actually, yeah. Jeffrey Bezos. Alright, I do need to I need to set this up eventually. I need to transfer hay. Oh, we're still good. We have 900,000 in there. Okay, we're fine. I do need to start thinking about silage here soon. I definitely need to start thinking about silage before too much longer. So I don't know if I'll plant. I mean, let's be honest. I'll probably plant corn, right? Because if we scroll down here, yeah, according to this, we have no silage. So I don't know how accurate that actually is. That's all right. Enjoying a couple days off school. Let's go, Harry. Enjoy the Tarkov. All right. Plant the whole map in corn and chop it all. I don't think I'll do that. But thanks for the idea. Really appreciate that. Now, right now, as it stands, we could only hold about... Oh, where's Big Al? Big Al's not here, right? I'm gonna drive through the bridge. We could only hold about 3 million, actually exactly 3 million chaff. So if I were to like do a bunch of chaffing, I really couldn't do that much per se. Because if I can only hold 3 mil, then what's the that's not that much, you know. So it might happen. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I could take this hay I'm gonna get off this field and make it into silage if I really wanted to, you know. I could definitely do that, but I probably won't. I'll probably just make it into hay. Hey, so yeah. Actually, the real plan probably is gonna be to take this big field out of grass. My initial thought with this big field was to have it in grass for 1 year. And, well, this is the year. Or basically one growing season. And, well, it's September, so that season's winding down, you know? That was my initial thought with it. Have it for 1 season, and then, you know, change the big field to something else. Probably corn, let's be honest. So... I have not done any, like, silage chopping, forage chopping, whatever you want to call it, chaffing. I haven't done any on this map. Which is kind of crazy, honestly. Any silage that we've made off here has been from, like, clover or alfalfa. Maybe a little grass, but I think mostly clover and alfalfa, to be honest, so... Kind of crazy. Okay, that loading wagon's done, and I don't know how much. I wonder how much longer that lime spreader has. Down there. Oh, lime spreader's done too. Sweet. Okay, so we need to go fix both of those. purchase a little field info. Yeah, let's go do that real quick. And then we'll come back and run wagon here. Although, let's see, what pickup do I have? I can steal Farmer Nick's. I had to think about it. I was like, I don't have a pickup truck down here. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. It's kind of right in the way. Alright, let's go fix some stuff. If nothing else, I don't know if it bothers anybody else, but when there's auto or courseplay stuff at the top, it's like, I gotta get rid of it. I gotta clear it, chat. I must clear it. Anyway. Alright, we're gonna borrow Nick's truck. I'm sure he doesn't mind. He doesn't even have a license plate on this thing. This thing's illegal. I mean, at least in Missouri, you wouldn't need one on the back for this, you know, weight of a truck. On the front, you do. Was it 18,000 pound plate? 16? Something like that. I think it's 18. Yeah. Suspicious Veggie, welcome in. How are you? What's poppin'? Alright. Easy there, bud. Easy there, bud. On the move. Okay, we got all the fields. Oh yeah, forgot about field 6. Field 6 is soybeans too. All the soybeans. Never enough soybeans. I'm doing great. Hello from the Netherlands. How's it going? How are the Netherlands today? You know what? That's sell points right here. We might as well just go sell it. We don't need any of this. So I would have hauled all this over to like where we're making TMR. But the TMR mixer is pretty well full of straw, and there's a million sitting in the hypocrite silo there too. So I don't need any more straw right now. Oh goodness, so much straw. That's all right. It's a good thing, because it just means I could sell all this, the wheat and the barley straw, so, yeah. Well. Alright, $1,400, I'll take it. Okay, that does have its own, huh. I didn't know it had its own parking spot. I guess Squirrely Dan was busy working on auto drive. Interesting. But it's not a bad thing. Alright, and then the other ones are lime spreader. Yeah, we'll have to get him moved. Lime spreading is like a never-ending process on here. And for some reason, I have been having issues with that tow behind lime spreader with Horseplay. It spreads lime at 18 meters, but for some reason, Horseplay likes to set it for 30-something, 36 meters, 30-something meters. And to be honest, I haven't caught it a few times. I just like, whatever, and just hit go. Well, that makes for a really awkward looking field on the PH map. We'll just say that much. It's real awkward. I did fix one of the fields last night that I did that too, so I had to basically double lime spread a field. That took forever. Got to change it every time you. I don't know. It might be every time you come back in the game. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know. It's set at 18 right now, so we're gonna. The other thing to check it down here, you know, on the actual menu, is what I like to do. So, all right, you know, buddy, you're right here. You might as well spread off what you have before you go get more. Just saying, dog. All right, let's go pick up grass for the next, I don't know, years of our lives. I think there was a couple mods like that in 22. I don't know, because I've not had that problem until like yesterday. Like, I've used that thing a ton. Actually, I kind of prefer that one over the self-propelled that we have because it goes down the road better. Because it's not so wide, you know. Mickey, what's going on? The tow behind, or the self-propelled one that we have, it sits the wide stance. And when I'm trying to like harvest and do all the things, the tow behind one's actually a little nicer for that, because, you know, it stays on its side of the yellow line, you know. So that's kind of why I've been running it so much. But yeah, I haven't had that issue till like yesterday. And then you end up with something that looks like this. And this. And this. So, and you know what? That probably happened here too. Where it's just not applied nitrogen. That's what that actually is. That might have a little bit of that happen there too, it looks like. So I don't, maybe this has been happening and I just haven't been paying attention. But I started noticing it yesterday. I'm like, this is not right. So yeah. Makes it look like the harvester. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. It makes it awful. So, yeah. Interesting. I might check it out. You never know. Came out today. 6 and a oh, that's
your boy underscore Zach just subscribed.
That's 6 and 12 row. Not for this map anyway. That might be a checkout for like a small, like a regular size map eventually. Your boy. Thanks for the prime sub. How's it going? Welcome to the Plow Team. Enjoy chat badge and your emotes. What's going on, man? Yeah, boy. All right. Let's park this truck back here like we never stole it. This truck has a whopping 1.5 hour on it now. Probably could use a little pressure washer, you know. Just saying. 6 and 12 row, yeah, that would be for like the Fuzzy Cow map. Not for here, that's for sure. That's the stuff Trent posted in mods. Oh, okay, Jeff, I got you. Cool. Turn it the other way around, confuse him. Honestly, I don't think Nick even knows that his truck's parked where it's parked. Because he was on here the one time and he bought his truck, and then I'm pretty sure Dan, like, hold on, I don't even think that's hooked up right now on auto drive. No, it's not. So there is a back end parking spot for that truck. But when I went through it, I redid like a whole bunch on auto drive. I kind of just like accidentally cut it off and I never reattached. It's not attached. Whoopsie. So yeah, I don't think Nick even knows where his truck's parked, to be honest. So it's fine. It's all good. All right, so we've got a lot of grass to pick up, which is fine. It's good. Like a lot, by the way. Oh, that didn't actually calculate, did it? I didn't let it calculate. Recalculating. There we go. Come on, give me the. Are they set to off? They might be set to. There we go. Oh, come on, it worked. Why'd they go away? Let's go. Oh, no, Mickey. The kit's on back order. Oh, dang, Mickey. Gotcha. That's fun. All right, let's go this way. I saw your brakes on the Discord there. Yeah, they didn't look so hot. That's for sure. Yeah. If you hit the extra life goal, you'll make me use small equipment on the Welker map. Push mow all the grass fields of Judith. Oh man, the grass got hit with drought. We have to plow it all under now. It's really sad. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I tell you what, chat. We do need to talk about Extra Life more, and like, I do need to come up with something for that. Just throwing that out there. We do need to hit our goal for that. For sure. I don't know about, like, you know, hand mower, or if where's Tomcat with his hand baler. I don't know about using that for, like, you know, but yeah. The secret is to oil the pads while changing them. No, don't do that. That's not, no. All the common ground, I can't. There's a mod I could use to actually be able to mow all that, yeah. That would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. For the record. Oh, gosh. So, how about the weather? Changing the subject drastically. So, Christmas lights, am I right? Oh, they're having a standoff. Okay, I was like, what? I don't even have only two things I think on Courseplay right now, and they're both having an issue. We'll go over there and fix it in a minute. We'll drive over there. Just might as well, you know, pick up a windrow on our way. I still want to do that road project right here too. That's gonna be I don't have the free terraforming mods, so that might be expensive. I want to make a road that goes up that hill, like turn to the left to go up halfway and then kind of switch back to the right. That's what I would like to do, but we'll see. It may not actually happen. Just saying. Oh my god. I just left the skipper. Hold on. Rocks, no. No. The pad fell out. The pad fell out. I mean, it's not calipers, at least in my experience with brakes, like, it's not super uncommon to have to change a caliper, so I haven't messed with brakes on anything in a while. But back in the day, buddy neighbor, Casey's brother, he had this clapped out Honda Civic that I've talked about a lot over the years, and since he was delivering pizza with it, he was eating brakes in that thing. And well, mostly because he drove, like, you know, way aggressive, so you didn't see it or hear it fall. You thought it was gone. That's kind of funny. But yeah, we used to change his brakes, like, I don't know, every 6 months or something, because he drove like a bat out of hell with that car. So yeah, it was something. Oh, I got you. Okay. I get you. I think the last thing I changed brakes on is when we had that Ford minivan. It was the last thing I messed with brakes on. Rocks. It was like a light, like a light show built right in, you know? Like you had music and a light show. It was pretty sick. I'm telling you. That thing desperately needed a second battery and probably a bigger alternator, but like that's okay. It got the job done, you know. And yeah, the headlights definitely. Yeah, it was great. You'd pull up to a stoplight and like the headlights would dim, the car would like idle, would like it was idling real hard because you know the alternator was about to smoke a belt, you know, like it was. God, the memories, chat. The memories. All right, are these two gonna actually cooperate now? Oh, sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Okay, he's gonna drive there. That one's gonna. They might miss each other. They just might. Hopefully they will. I'll be back in a minute if, you know, if they don't cooperate. Either way, I'll be back, so I'll be back. Or something like that. Wait till y'all see how much hay is actually in this hay dryer. There might be a lot. It might be a little excessive amounts of hay, but that's okay. Hashtag never enough. I did add 1,500 water buffalo to the herd yesterday, so we kind of need all of it, you know? So there's 3.3 million dry and about 900,000 before I started dumping still is grass. So, you know, that's good, right? But, well, there's 900,000 hay in the TMR mixer, so, but the 1.9 million silage is the one I'm concerned about. Obviously that's gonna last a little while yet, but definitely gonna have to plant. I'm probably, here's what I'm actually genuinely thinking about doing is like, as we get everything out of here, obviously I'll, you know, next year's next year on the farm, right? So I'm thinking ahead to next year here, right? I think every field is going to get planted in corn. Now, like, we'll probably chop some, but then, like, you know, harvest the rest. What mod is it? Kimmy, it's a hay dryer that Jeff sent me. Like, forever ago. It's been Jeffified. All I see is not enough hay. Well, give me a minute to pick this, this field up. There's a lot of hay out here. Just got to pick it up, you know. But, yeah. So that, like, you know, I could see running a chopper here and distributing it across the map, and then that'll give us 3 million silage. So that'll last a little while. So that's kind of what I'm, like, genuinely kind of thinking about doing for next in-game year. Everything gets planted in corn. Because let's be honest, dry corn's worth a fair bit of money. I enjoy growing corn. I like corn. It's big clumpy knobs, you know, it's got the juice, chat. So, you betcha. You had to open the window, Mickey. Let's go. Kimmy, I can pass it on to you. If I remember to do that. Actually, I could probably do that right now. Hang on. I can just copy what Jeff sent me in Discord, probably. I like to cut the corn for silage when it's still green. Like, so on the growth chart, it would be like, well, this chart, it would look like this, basically, like what 28 looks like. Now, there is no yield difference between that and like all the way ready to harvest. So there is no yield difference. I just like to chop it when it's green because that's more realistic. The hay dryer, Jeff. We were talking about the hay dryer. Kimmy apparently wants it. Like I said, I think I can send it to her. Just, I need to get on a straight row. You know, I'll do that. I'll be there in a minute. What chopper? It depends on my mood. Sometimes the crone, sometimes the claws. I'll pull it up here in a second. Again, let me get on a straight row so it's easier to show y'all stuff if I get on a straight row. All right, Jeff, I got you. I'll do it. I will, once I get back and forth, I'll do that. Yeah, no, so in Farm Sim, there's no yield difference between dark green and orange, basically, if that makes sense, on the map. There's no yield difference. Now, I like to do it typically when it's in the dark green. So, like, the day before it's ready to harvest, yeah. Get to the chopper. Get down. God. Yeah, nothing's better than, like, the world's worst Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. Get down. Oh, man. I'm here for it. Again, I make myself laugh. I don't know about anybody else. So the setup probably for chopping, by the way, like I said, sometimes the crone, sometimes the cloths. The rest of them are fine too. It doesn't really matter. I don't have any like modded heads on here that are like bigger. So, I mean, the crow, it's 9 meters, 6 miles an hour. That's the John Deere's the same. The Kloss is the same. You know, they're all pretty much the same. There's really no difference. The one thing I like to do is I like to either put, let's see here. I like to either put this wagon behind and use it as like an auger wagon, or now that I have the right mod, I'll probably put this thing behind in this configuration with a lowboy, or not a lowboy, a dolly. I'll probably put this behind there, and then this has the auger to, you know. Although it depends how I'm actually like running things, because if I'm fully gonna like course blade auto drive it, it's not always the best to have a trailer behind. It will empty the trailer. Horseplay will. I do know that now, which is nice. At least the first one. So I don't know if it'll do the lizard auger wagon one. But I like to put some kind of trailer behind the chopper so that I have more capacity. So, because, or any capacity, honestly. It keeps everything moving a lot better. But that's kind of my plan. Just plant everything in corn and then, you know, kind of go from there. So that would be my plan. All right, let's see if we could send this to Kimmy. Let me pull Discord down here so it looks like I'm breaking my neck trying to look up at, the Discord. There's Mr. Jeff. There's Mr. Jeff. Now I have to scroll up and find which one, Mr. Which one is it? It's one of these, chat. One of them's labeled as the best mod ever, not mine. I don't know what that is. Oh boy. Well, now I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is offhand. Maybe I'll have to get this to you later. There's a bunch in the thing, and I'm not sure which one it is. Geocyan. All right. I gotta fix. There we go. All right. Discord's back where it belongs. I'm full. Let's go. Let's go. See, chat, this is why it's so hard for me to save money. Northern J, let's get spending. No, I'm saving my money, Jay. Saving it. I'm going to take it with me. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, so we're saving money waiting for that common ground, Jay. Is what we're doing. Welcome in. What's going on, by the way? I do want to spend it all, trust me, but like, I'm trying to be responsible for once and save my money. I need, like, we don't take loans. No. We're trying to save up over 7 million, so we're getting there, you know. We are getting there. As long as there's a good reason. So the good reason is the common ground down here. The $7.4 million common ground. So that is the good reason. All right. Just saying. So I do have slurry rocks, but the problem is it's not worth anything, to be honest. I didn't lose it, Kimmy. I just got to look through the Google Drive and find it, or through the Discord DMs. I don't know which one it is offhand, so. Yeah, I'll find it, Kimmy. I'll find it. Field's not vacant. Actually, you know, Kimmy, you could just go download it because you have access to my Google Drive folder. It's in my mod folder for this map on Google Drive, and I know you have access to that because you've joined us before, so. Boom. Roasted. I want the common ground to be able to plow a bunch of these little fields down here in the southwest together because they're just too tiny, and it's not that the fields are too small, it's actually that they're too time consuming. So yeah, that's the problem. The fields are way too time consuming. So yeah. Thanks, Jeff. I would have found it, just not while I'm streaming, okay? And like I said, Kimmy could just go download the drive for this map, but I know she has access to that, so Kimmy could find it too. How about that? Oh boy. Wow, polar bear. Tell us how you really feel. Oh man. But yeah, so all these little fields down here, a bunch of, like, I'm gonna plow from 33 all the way down here to like 2-3. All that's gonna be one field. You know, by the time you go around these fields, you know, you put an end row on, and it's so time consuming, all the turning and stuff, you know. Thanks for that follow, appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? But yeah, so that's why I want to buy the common ground. Plus it's you know, it's kind of a fun goal to, like, you know, actually save up that much money. You know, it's kind of a good challenge for me because normally I don't. So Polar Bear, what are you buying? What are you buying? I need to know. I like Christmas decorations. It is very time consuming for not much reward. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, the plan is to probably plow, 33 down to like 2-3, 7, 9, 13. That'll be a field. And then 15, 16, 17 will be a field for sure. And then I think that might be it on this piece of land. I might do something. I don't know. I doubt I do anything there. 26, 28, 23. Probably leave those separate. I would like to buy this common ground over here too, but that's another too much money that I don't have. That's 8.6, so that's definitely not happening. Definitely not happening, you know. So yeah. You betcha. Yeah, there we go. All right. Most of the decorations are for your room. Nice. Very nice, Buller. Nothing wrong with that. What field? We've kind of stalled, to be honest. We're at 35 is the big one here. And since we're trying to go common ground, we've really stalled. I say I'm going common ground, but like yesterday, it didn't cost that much money, but I added 1,500 water buffalo yesterday to the farm. So I'm still trying to do other stuff too, not just save money for that. I really want to buy another combine. Right now I only have 2. They might be AF11s, but there's only 2 of them. Hey, I sold the beef cows. Okay, that was a whoopsie. We don't need to talk about that. That was my mulligan for the other day. All right. How about that? It's my mulligan. I get 1 per stream. All right. Shoot, I need like 20 per stream. Who am I kidding? Just throwing it out there. But yeah, no, we've got a lot of water buffalo. Now they're not all like, producing yet, but they will be. They will definitely be eventually. But yeah. And actually, I guess we might get 1 more mowing off this field. We might get a spring mowing off this field before we plant corn. That'd be kind of cool. Get a little spring, get first cut and then plant corn right after. Kind of maximize our grass in this field. That's probably not a bad idea. We'll see. Although really we're kind of set on grass for right now. Grass/hay. Especially after mowing this, we're going to be set. But that was always my theory with this field, was plant it and harvest it a couple times and then put it into something else, not leave this permanent grass. It's just too much to leave permanent. And I know we have a lot of critters to feed, but that's okay. We've got other grass fields here, so we'll get it back into row crop eventually. All in due time. Hello there, tiny truck. It's kind of funny, just like, you just doing your thing and old tiny truck's over here just sending it, It's kind of funny. Alright, what are we up to? Oh, 1.3. Alright. I kind of want to fill this thing at 5 mil before I transfer. Although technically it'll fill that, because that one only holds 3 mils. So, but it's kind of nice. We use conveyor belts here, so once you set it up, as long as there's no like auto drive trying to get in and out of here, you just set it up and round popeel it, if you will. Set it and forget it. Kind of nice, actually. We can also move silage, straw out of the epicart silo as well, so that's nice. Speaking of that, let me check this real quick. Okay, we have 1 million straw here. And that's it. Okay. Wow. Wow. Millie straw. That's nice to have.